Hello, my name is John, also known as Gamester81, and welcome to my Gamester81 in 3D channel. This video is going to be an exclusive video only to this channel of mine, where I'm going to show you some of my recent video game pickups. Now this is, I say recent, I use recent kind of loosely because this is over like a 3-month time frame. And it's going to be over a lot of different consoles. So let me know what you guys think about these games. If you've ever played them, I really love to hear it. Thank you for your support on this channel too, by the way. I really appreciate that, guys. So before I start, I want to talk about and say a big thank you to a guy named Alex here in the YouTube community. He's from Australia, and he recently sent me a package. He shipped it by sea, and it took a couple months to get here, but I did get it. And he sent me a whole bunch of cool stuff. He sent me a lot of Smarties. These are chocolate candies, not sold in North America, and very unique. I'm not able to have these every day, so thank you, Alex, for hooking me up with a whole bunch of these Smarties. They're like M&Ms, but they're like 10 times better than M&Ms. Smarties here in North America, or at least in the States, are completely different than they are elsewhere. They're more like those sugar candies. Anyway, that's really cool. He also sent me Mega Drive. This is Australian Mega Drive, 16-bit. This is a Genesis, but it's very cool. It's got a nice like color sheen to it too, a little different than what I'm used to seeing. Very cool. And he also sent me a Master System 2, a Sega Master System 2, which is really cool. Thank you, Alex. I'm not stopped yet. He sent me this TV Boy. This is a plug and play. I guess it has a whole bunch of Atari 2600 games in one. So, Alex, that's really cool. Very generous. He sent me a Star Wars poster, which is really cool. This is a nice Old Republic which folds out. And he sent me this Area 51 game for the Saturn. So, Alex, huge thank you. It was very generous. I appreciate it. And I'll put a link to Alex's channel below. I encourage you guys to check him out. Thank you for that, Alex. We'll dive into no particular order. I'll start up in the front, kind of work my way. I'll start in the back, work my way up front. Got Mad Max. This is Mad Max. This is one of my favorite games for the NES, and there's a kind of ongoing joke on my Allgengamers podcast that I am. Jason doesn't really like this game. I really like it. I had it loose before. I found it in box, and I believe I only paid like $10 for it, and it comes with instruction manual and everything. It still even has the original wrapping on it. Mad Max. Awesome game. Really, it's a great shmup, kind of a fight shooter, so to speak, and it's a really cool side-scrolling shooter. So really fun. I like that. This is kind of a cool game. I picked this up. I don't know if you guys remember Sticky Bear. This is actually for the Commodore 64. This comes complete in box, and it hasn't really even been out of the box. It's in immaculate condition. The reason I got this was more for nostalgic reasons, because I remember growing up playing this on the computer, learning math and how to read and stuff. Big fan of the Sticky Bear series, so that was cool to see that out in the wild. I picked up a bunch of Super Nintendo games. I got Magic Boy. I picked this up in Vegas, and this is unopened. Actually, it's never opened. Still has a tag on it and everything. I don't plan on opening it. It's very unusual to see a sealed Super Nintendo game. It's in perfect condition, as if it came out when it came out 93. So perfect. Also, same with Primal Rage. I got this at Digital Press in New Jersey, unopened. Paid $20 for it. Yeah, I wish they didn't put the sticker on it. That's really lame, but very cool. I love the port. Classic. Here is Pinball Behind the Mask. This is a pinball game for the Super Nintendo. There's 3 games on here. It's okay. I got it because I'm a big pinball fan, but pinball doesn't really port very well to the Super Nintendo. Still really fun. Also got Pagemaster. This is based on the movie with Macaulay Culkin. It's a side-scrolling game. There's some cool Mode 7 parts to it, almost like a Super Star Wars scene where it's got cool Mode 7 3D kind of style. So it's pretty cool. It's the Pagemaster, and that is by Fox Interactive. They actually make this game. Here's Hook for the Sega CD. This is a game for the Sega CD. It's by Sony. It's complete in box. I paid $4 for it. The reason I got it is because I love the movie Hook. I played it. It's okay. It's a side-scrolling game as well. It's got some cool cutscenes and stuff, but it's pretty cool. It's a fun, interesting game for the Sega CD. Also picked up Lost World for $4 for the Saturn as well. This game is it's really good graphics. I actually really enjoy this game. Who makes this game? I'm not even quite sure who makes it, but it's pretty fun. If you like Jurassic Park, it's a fun side-scrolling kind of action game. And the graphics, it's almost like a 2D/3D environment. Pretty cool. I really like this game. And every Jurassic Park game for every console is a little bit different. And if you're a big fan of Jurassic Park, this is called The Lost World, so I recommend that. Moving on, for the GameCube, I got Universal Studios Theme Park Adventure. This is a kind of an interesting game. I've never really heard of it. I heard about it through YouTube, and I decided to pick it up because I like Universal Studios. And I got rides like E.T. and Jurassic Park and Back to the Future and whatnot, and Jaws, and you go throughout the park and do these mini games. And it's okay. It's more geared for kids. I paid $15 for it. It's kind of an unusual title for the GameCube. For the PS2, I picked up Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gottlieb collection. Huge fan. This is made by Crave, who makes the Williams collection I have for the PS3 and stuff. And I paid $4. I think I got this at the swap meet. It says $4. I think I paid like $2 for it. Definitely worth $2. It's got 7 classic Gottlieb pinball machines on it, so that's really cool. Falcon for the TurboGrafx 16. Paid $10 for this. It's based on a really popular PC port. It's almost like a first-person. It is a first-person like fight simulator game, kind of like Top Gun, but not good. The controls are not very good. Graphics are decent, but you can definitely tell this game is not as good as the PC. Castle's Illusion for the Mega Drive. This is Mickey Mouse. They're really fun. I got this because I didn't have this for the Mega Drive, and I have this for the Genesis, but one of my favorite Genesis side-scrolling games. I love these Mickey Mouse games for the Genesis and even for the Game Gear for that matter. Really fun. I highly recommend that. Going on to, this is the 3DS. I picked up some recent games. Pinball Hall of Fame. I mentioned the Gottlieb one. This is the Williams one. It comes with also 7 pinball machines, really in 3D, and I like it because you can shake it, and it's probably one of the best 3D games I've played, 3D looking games I've played for the 3DS. It's new is $30, which I paid for it. I'm sure you can get it a lot less than that used. It's got classic games like Funhouse and Pinbot, Taxi, Black Knight, Space Shuttle, Gorgar, Whirlwind. So definitely, if you like pinball, do yourself a favor, check this out. Also picked up Super Mario 3D Land. One of the better Mario games I've played in a long time. I really like. It's got 2 different types of 3D. You got the pop-out 3D and the 3D that kind of goes in 3D. The pop-out 3D doesn't work for me. It's blurry. I've heard really good things from other people about it. So, but I really like the fact it's almost like Mario World meets Mario Galaxy meets Mario 64. It's kind of a mesh between all those, and it's just really easy. That's the only thing the only complaint I have is it's really easy. Mario Kart 7, definitely put a lot of hours into this. There are 19 playable characters. You can unlock. We start off with 8, and you unlock 9. So I guess it'd be 17 playable characters. I stand corrected. And it's really fun. The 3D is okay. It's definitely, I wouldn't get it necessarily for the 3D. The online is great, lag free, no lag at all. And they got the first person's perspective, so you can actually hold a 3DS and like turn like this. Motion. It's kind of cool like the Wii. Definitely, that's a really fun game. Highly recommend that. Virtual Pool for the N64. This is I paid $10 for this. This is I remember playing the PC version back in the day. If you like pool, this is a really great game, kind of a 3D perspective. For the PlayStation 1, I got Warpath. This is Jurassic Park, $30. This is a fighting game, kind of like Primal Rage, although it's Jurassic Park, and its game's kind of lesser noticed by Electronic Arts, EA. And it's kind of an unusual title for the PlayStation 1. You go head-to-head combat, you got different finishing moves and stuff like that. There's 14 unique dinosaurs you can play as. Definitely something to have in your collection if you like these fighting games. Check that out. For the CD, I haven't had an opportunity to play this much. I paid $4 for it. It's Power Hitter. It's a baseball game. It looks like it's got a lot of full motion video in it. And I kind of picked it because it's complete, and I got it at Bookman's for $4, so not too bad. It's kind of unusual. You see CDI games in the wild. Also picked up the Perfect General for the 3DO. I haven't played this yet either. I paid, it says $20 on it. I didn't pay that much. I think I paid $5 for it. I haven't had an opportunity to play this. I hope to do it soon. But it looks very interesting. And you know, it's interesting. There's no YouTube videos on this video from what I saw, so I don't know how it plays. I also got Riding Heroes for the Neo Geo AES. This is a really cool game. This is a nice like motorcycle racing game. I got this at Digital Press. I think I paid about $30 for it, maybe $40 at the most. Also got at Digital Press. I also picked up a memory card for the Neo Geo. These are cool because you can use it for the AES and the NDS. You can go interchangeable. That's cool. I think I paid like $20 for that. Uncharted 3. This my brother lent me this to me. I haven't had an opportunity to play it yet. I'm still going through the second one, but when I do, I definitely plan on playing this soon. I've heard really good things about it. I heard the fighting dynamic is a lot better. I've heard it's not as good as the second one, but I still heard it's definitely worth trying out. Batman Arkham Asylum, I just recently picked this up, or I'm sorry, Batman Arkham City. I recently picked this up as well. have an opportunity to play this either. This is one of my next games to play, but I've heard really good things about it. You can play as Catwoman as a downloadable character, and I beat the first Batman Arkham Asylum, and I really love that game, so I'm really looking forward to digging into this one. This is a Kinect game I recently picked up. This is Disneyland Adventures. This is definitely geared for kids, but I'm a big fan of Disneyland and very nostalgic to me. And I'll be honest, this has actually surprised me because this game actually is kind of fun. They did a really good job with recreating the whole Disneyland theme park. You can walk throughout the park and you control by using your arm like this. And there's a whole bunch of mini games on it, kind of similar to the Universal Studios game, but it's really fun, and the graphics are decent, and the controls are decent as well. So one of the more fun Kinect games I've played. Definitely surprised me. I picked this up on Black Friday for, I think I paid like $30 for it. I got it on Black Friday deal for it. Skyrim, favorite game of the year. This is my game of 2011. This is awesome. I'm sure you guys have heard about Skyrim before, so I won't go too much into detail for it, but graphics are amazing, the sound is amazing, the replay value is amazing. Just do yourself a favor, check it out. I heard there's some issues with the PS3 version. I think they've patched it recently though since, but definitely recommend the 360 version if you have a 360. Battlefield 3. This is really fun. I got this because Jason Hyde, my good friend, he's a big fan of the series. I picked it up, beat the campaign, really loved it. The graphics are amazing. I played online as well, but I'm terrible online, so I don't go online very often because I'm a noob when it comes to that kind of thing, and they kill me every time. But still, nevertheless, it's a really fun game. I recommend it if you're into those first-person shooters. Gears of War 3, my brother just lent me this as well. I'm looking to play this soon as well, and beating the other two, and I'm really looking forward to dig into Gears of War 3. So those are some recent games I picked up, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you soon. Take care.